AMISOM troops will now deliver aid to drought-stricken areas of Somalia, following an agreement reached between the United Nations, Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs, and the African Union mission to Somalia. The new role for the AU troops follows the mission's military successes in the vast south-central part of the country, once controlled by al-Shabab militants. And it comes none too soon. More than 1 million Somalis are believed to be at risk of starvation, with the UN estimating 3 million more are in urgent need of humanitarian assistance. Maman Sidiku is the head of mission for the African Union forces in Somalia.
I'm so proud of what AMISOM has done. Our men, our boys, as we call them, have done on ground. But we also want, through the guidelines, to show that they're not just people carrying arms. They're also people, soldiers, but actors, opening the way for the populations of South-Central Somalia to be accessing their God-given rights to food, to health, to education.
The new guidelines aim to foster constructive civil-military relations between AMISOM and humanitarian groups operating in the same areas in Somalia. AMISOM troops will now work on opening up key supply routes and towns cut off for years by al-Shabab. Felipe Lazzarini, the deputy UN envoy to Somalia and the country's resident humanitarian coordinator, says preventing another famine depends on being able to reach those in need.
If we can improve the movement of basic commodities and movement of population, it will favorably contribute to the overall food security situation. It is true that today we are in a situation which is comparable to 2010. We have a number of indicators telling us if we are not addressing the need today, the situation will get worse tomorrow.
The last famine in 2011 left more than 250,000 Somalis dead. But the warning signs were there in 2010 when a severe drought was aggravated by rival groups fighting for power and the international community was slow to respond. Before these new guidelines, AU forces played an informal but crucial role in the making humanitarian assistance available. Here in Beledweyne town in central Somalia, AMISOM soldiers from Djibouti are assisting the recent flood victims. Following recent victories by Somalia's army and AMISOM, life is slowly returning to normal in coastal towns like Adalle, recently freed from al-Shabab. And with the return of stability, the government and its humanitarian partners hope to use such towns as Adalle as staging areas to deliver aid to the interior and drought-stricken areas of south-central Somalia. Abdulaziz Billow for VOA News, Mogadishu.